All right. Henry. It's been so long, my man. It's been so long. Do you want to read the next one? The next one is called Storage Tunnel 1812. He doesn't seem very interested. So I'll do the reading. And it's an average length, thank God. It's actually a bit shorter than average, so that's even better. Now Euclid. We had so many Euclids in this one. I think majority of them were Euclids. Yeah, majority of them were Euclids. There was like one safe that was like on the line. Area 1628 has been set up to contain SCP-1628's entrance. Constructed under the presence of a Foundation Front company. Entry of SCP-1628 is permitted only during its active phase, and it is limited to personnel on exploratory expeditions. Communication with the beings within SCP-1628 has shown that they are hostile only when provoked. And as such, personnel are managed to move with SCP-1628's scheduled activity until it reaches an inactive state. In the event of a containment breach, either by SCP-1628 entities or outside forces, the entrance is to be collapsed via detonation of pre-placed explosive. No excavation is to be attempted within 130 days of the last known SCP-1628 activity. In the event that excavation of SCP-1628 becomes unfeasible, it is to be declared neutralized and the containment procedures revised. Engineering staff inspect SCP-1628's entrance before Incident 3. Oh god, of course it's an incident. Description: SCP-1628 is a life-size model of Washington, D.C. as it appeared at an unknown time. It is not to scale, with many historically significant buildings clustered in the center and most other structures being painted wooden blocks. The reproductions of historically significant structures such as the White House or Capitol buildings are constructed from brass. The entrance to SCP-1628 is located in an abandoned salt mine approximately 400 meters below ground. With subjects entering a storage tunnel emerging from the reproduction of the Washington Monument, SCP-1628 appears to be in perpetual night, possibly due to its location. As of 11/15/1998, no astronomical bodies have been observed within SCP-1628. See Incident -3. Entities living within SCP-1628 are brass and iron humanoids, numbering at 135, 123. They brass and iron humanoid. Okay, and there appear to be only 9 individual models for these humanoids, then in exactly 11 sets. These humanoids are capable of communicating with outside subjects while in an active state, but will only primarily speak in preset phrases, with communication not fitting these phrases being ignored. Only 4 entities have unique appearances, being the reproductions of historical figures Andrew Jackson, James Madison, Dolly Madison, and Lord Liverpool. In addition, 10 figures wearing period-appropriate British Army garb will briefly appear while SCP-1628 is active. Similarity in construction between SCP-1628 instances and SCP-2776 endoskeleton has been noted. Research into a shared origin ongoing. Once every 12 hours, all entities within SCP-1628 will activate and begin moving through a set of activities roughly following the event of the sacking of Washington, D.C. during the War of 1812. This active phase lasts for 4 hours, followed by 12 hours cooldown phase. The timeline for SCP-1628's active phase is as follows. So the first minute, all entities within SCP-1628 activate begin moving around the area randomly. Entities will communicate with outside subjects, indicating a suspicion that they will be attacked by the British if General Jackson is unable to stop them. Next minute, entity resembling Andrew Jackson will appear from a hatch somewhere within SCP-1628 and will claim that an attack by the British Army is imminent. Approximately 10 entities will volunteer to defend SCP-1628. Next, third minute, entity resembling James Madison will emerge from the White House reproduction and begin directing the construction of battlements within SCP-1628. Dolly Madison will also emerge carrying an empty picture frame. The James Madison facsimile will communicate with outside subjects. However, the Dolly Madison has only been known to wander SCP-1628 aimlessly. And the last minute, figures representing the British Army and Lord Liverpool emerge from a building in the western portion of SCP-1628. Entities will briefly engage the 11 figures who volunteer to defend SCP-1628, resulting in the British victory. Lighting within SCP-1628 will turn red, with vocalization from the figures revealing that this is supposed to be representing a fire. Following this, a brass funnel will emerge from the center of SCP-1628 and all lights will deactivate. This is considered to be the end of SCP-1628's active phase. SCP-1628 was discovered following the sale of salt mine to the new owners. Miners reported hearing the sound of gunfire coming from an abandoned service tunnel, which resulted in the discovery of SCP-1628's anomalous properties. Foundation personnel were able to intervene before the story achieved a significant amount of notice. Airborne amnestics were deployed over the area SCP-1628 was discovered in, as well as the application of Class A amnestics to direct witnesses. As of the 9th, 18th, 1981, SCP-1628 has been contained and classified as Euclid. Incident 1. During SCP-1628's inactive phase, several agents were deployed in an exploratory mission. During this mission, one of the SCP-1628 entities attempted to communicate with the agents. Entity attempted to tell them to be quieter or else it will come down to them. Entity did not specify what it referred to and refused to respond to further questions. Need talk. Following this, the entity and all those allied to it were removed from SCP-1628 by unknown force. Recording device added to standard equipment list for SCP-1628 exploration. Incident 2. On the 11th, 27th, 1999, a large circular object dropped into the middle of SCP-1628. No entity within SCP-1628 acknowledged it directly. However, due to the destruction of the White House replica, the James and Dolly Madison entities did not appear. Entities within SCP-1628 will still act as though it were commanding them to build battlements. In addition, the following vocalization was produced by the Andrew Jackson entity. Sir, we need orders. The British have advanced past the Potomac and will march on the city at any moment. Sir, I believe that you are quiet because the situation is grim. Dolly must be very worried. Go to her. I can man the battlements myself and log. And now incident 3. On the 11th, 30th, 1999, a dark mass was sent to appear in the sky above SCP-1628 during its active state. The mass was seen to stay in the same spot for the duration of the active phase. Entities within SCP-1628 did not directly acknowledge it. However, several previously unheard vocalizations referring to inclement weather were heard. Following the completion of the active phase, a large appendage was seen to emerge from this mass and remove the objects which had appeared during Incident 2. During SCP-1628's next active phase, all damages caused during Incident 2 have been repaired. Interesting.